I'm Roy from Roy's Garage. Today I'm going to be working on a 2015 Nissan Frontier. I'm going to be showing you how to replace the left front, driver's side front window regulator with motor. These are the tools I'm going to be using today to do this job. Two different type door trim panel removers, flat tip screwdriver, 1/4" ratchet, 1/4" extension, 10mm socket, some heavy duty silicone spray, dielectric grease. This is the part I'm going to be using today to do this job. Customer brought in his own part. This is a window regulator, cable type with motor. Okay, first we're going to be removing this armrest, popping it up, and then we're going to be removing this plastic piece and another plastic piece, and gonna remove 3 screws. Gonna be one here, gonna get one in here and one in here, and then from there we're gonna grab the bottom of the panel. We're gonna be pulling it outwards. So we're gonna be removing this plastic piece and this plastic piece. Okay, there's a slot right under here. What you can do is get your panel remover, stick it in, and just pry it out. Okay, so now we're going to disconnect the electrical wire that goes to the master switch. Just got to push this button in and pulling it out. So I'm going to be removing this bracket. There's 3 screws. Remove that and then peel off this plastic piece. Okay, so what you need to do is either lower or raise the window to get access to these 2 bolts. This is what bolts the window to the regulator. If your window is stuck either too high or too low and you cannot get it to move, then what you need to do is you got to get some wire cutters and you got to cut the cable. So then that way you can get access to these bolts. Okay, so we're going to be pulling the window up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape it up. Okay, so I got a piece of cardboard, putting it over and putting my duct tape on. So I'm going to be removing this electrical wire from the motor. You just push this tab in and pull it out. So I'm going to be removing these bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now we're going to be removing the window regulator with motor. Okay, I'm going to be putting on a bolt over here on this one, and don't tighten it up all the way. So now we're going to be putting in this window regulator assembly. Okay, so now we're going to be tightening it up. Okay, so we're going to be connecting the power window motor. But first I'm going to be putting on some dielectric grease in my connector. Okay, so before I lower the window, I want to spray some silicone right onto this rubber track. Just load it up. Okay, so now we're going to be lining up the window with the regulator, and we're going to be bolting it up. I'm going to see if this window works. So I took out the master switch. I'm going to be connecting it to my wire. I turned the ignition to the on position. Now let's see if it works. So now I'm going to lubricate in this track with my silicone spray. So we're going to be putting on this plastic piece. Putting on this bracket. So I'm going to be putting on my panel. We're going to be hooking it onto the top. Bolting the panel on. So I'm going to be installing my master switch, putting some dielectric grease right in this connector. Putting in these plastic pieces. Putting on the armrests. So that's how you replace a power window motor with regulator. If you have any questions, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Aloha.